A few days ago, I received a new PK360 cooker from the Portable Kitchen Company. I pre-ordered one of the first 100 units of this cast aluminum grill and smoker. It's a beautiful, very unique cooker, and it's almost a shame to cook on it. After a simple assembly, I was ready to fire it up for the first time to see how it handles high-temperature grilling. There was some snow on the ground, the temperature was about 40 degrees Fahrenheit, and there was a strong wind, but the cooker held temperature very nicely. I've been cooking with lump charcoal on a large No. 7 Commodore for many years, and recently added a Blazin' Grillworks gridiron pellet cooker. I'll be retiring the Commodore soon, letting the PK360 handle the charcoal cooking. It's been a while since I've used a chimney starter because my Commodore has a gas burner that I use to start its coals, and the gridiron has an igniter for the wood pellets. I put some newspaper under the chimney, added some lump charcoal, lit the paper, and let the coals burn in the chimney for about 15 minutes. For this cook, I started the chimney on the cooking grill, and then poured the hot coals through the grill's door onto the lower coal grill. I won't do this going forward. Next time, I'll simply remove the upper grill, place 1 or 2 chimneys directly on the lower coal grill, and when the coals are ready, just tip them out onto the lower grill, either atop some unlit coals or adding unlit coals atop the lit ones. Then I'll just reinstall the cooking grill. This time, after getting the coals from the chimney onto the bottom grill, I added some more unlit coals. This cooker has unique, very adjustable lower air vent tubes. Twisting them counterclockwise opens the vents fully, allowing a lot of airflow. When the coals were ready, I replaced the top grill, then opened the 2 vents on the top casting. After a little while, the thermometer read about 700 degrees and I was ready to cook. For this first cook, Lauren seasoned some skirt steak simply with salt, pepper, and some garlic powder. We're also trying 3 vegetables on the grill for the first time. We have some endives, celery root, and escarole. She quartered the endives, peeled and sliced the celery, and separated the escarole leaves. Then all the vegetables were coated in olive oil. I first placed the celery root onto the cooker, experimenting with the new PK tongs. However, I found that I preferred using my normal OXO tongs as they're lighter and easier for me to handle with small items. Next came the endives, followed by the skirt steak, and then I closed the lid. It will take a little while to adapt to the new cooker as the coals are much closer to the cooking grate than I'm used to on the Commodore. So I'll learn to adjust the timing and the coal placement, but that's part of the fun of learning a new cooker. After just a couple of minutes, it was time to take a quick peek at the meat. Another minute or 2 later, I flipped the steaks. They had a very nice char on the first side, but I wanted to be careful not to overcook the meat, which is easily done when working with high heat and thin meat. So I moved the steaks to the side and repositioned some of the vegetables. The celery root looked like it had burned, but it turns out that the black char was actually very, very thin and quite tasty. However, I still scraped some of the black off of the slices before plating. Last to go on the grill was the escarole. This took only about 2 minutes to cook, and then I removed everything from the grill. So the final plate had skirt steak, grilled escarole, quartered slices of celery root, and the endive. We were actually quite impressed with all of the vegetables, especially the celery root. Although we prefer our steak medium rare, this came out closer to medium, so there's some tweaking to do on the timing. On New Year's Day, I'll be using this cooker for making kalbi, which is Korean-style sliced beef ribs that are absolutely great cooked over coals at high heat. The engineering, fit, and finish on this new grill are outstanding, and I look forward to cooking on it for years to come.